Well, there's no doubting modern aircraft. They can transport people and goods around the world with speed and efficiency. But the trouble starts here on the ground with old-fashioned techniques for servicing the aircraft and sloppy baggage handling. That causes delay and frustration for passengers, and it costs the airlines millions of dollars. An aircraft on the ground is not earning money for the airline. But these sleek mechanical athletes need lots of attention before they're able to sprint back into the sky. Cleaning, feeding and watering are carried out by a fleet of trucks and an army of airport workers while passengers wait in crowded terminals. Each truck has a particular service to perform, but like diners at a small table, they struggle for elbow room. More often than airlines like to admit, trucks bump the aircraft. It's very expensive panel beating. What was needed was an integrated approach to airport design. And here, at Arlanda Airport in Stockholm, several specialist companies have been involved in designing a better airport terminal. Most of the new designs sprang from a common brief: get rid of the trucks. FMT, a Swedish company specialising in airport engineering, went underground. These lifts, called up by a magnetic switch, are positioned alongside the aircraft. A different lift for each task. A demand system unrolls the amount of tubing required, and an aircraft can be plugged into its service components within seconds of arrival. The heart of the system is down here, in service tunnels underneath the tarmac. New lifts can be quickly installed or existing lifts reconfigured for different aircraft types. Maintenance can be carried out down here in air-conditioned comfort and well away from the tarmac. An aircraft refuelling elevator is also being installed. It's housed in a separate chamber behind steel doors, well protected against fire. As each lift is lowered, the service tubes are automatically retracted. For the last 20 centimetres of its travel above ground, the lift slows. The operator has time to reverse its direction if he finds himself in the way. FMT were also responsible for the air bridges, which now contain much more than a corridor for passenger loading. There's space in here for a catering bay, so a day's catering requirements are loaded directly into the air bridge, eliminating the catering truck. Another Swedish company, Central Sug, looked for a simpler way to take out the garbage. Airline passengers generate tons of garbage. One of the features of the Arlanda system is that the garbage disposal unit is located right here on the bridge, about 5 metres away from the aircraft. The refuse is simply slung into a giant tube, a vacuum tube, which sucks it 2,000 metres to a depot on the edge of the airfield. The passenger bridge incorporates a unique over-the-wing section, which allows fast passenger loading and unloading from the rear of the aircraft. The bridge is computer-controlled, and its memory holds a number of aircraft configurations so that the bridge is positioned automatically. The time taken to load and unload passengers has been cut from 20 minutes to 10 minutes. But to make any real use of the time saved, some way had to be found to move luggage just as rapidly in and out of the aircraft. So the conveyor belt company Moving extended the familiar check-in conveyor belt all the way to the aircraft hold. By the time the cabin doors open and the passengers are disembarking, so is their luggage. It glides smoothly away to the arrival hall and onto the carousel. This speedy system has another advantage for the airline. It helps them cope with their most unpopular passenger.
Hello.
I'm late, as usual, but it's only been a 50-metre jog from the car to the check-in.
To Luleå.
Luleå. Is it cold?
Yes, very cold.
Very cold.
Yes.
I've got the winter woolies.
That's good.
My bag travels directly from the gate to the aircraft, and so do I. It'll be a race with a close finish. The bags begin their descent to the airplane on wide belts with long curves. This is a system that must cope with a common Swedish item, skis. Photo sensors activate each section of the belt as my bag travels along. And for incoming luggage, switching points direct the luggage to the correct carousel. There's a security advantage too. I've checked in directly at the gate, so I can't go back into the terminal. I must follow my bag onto the aircraft. Arlanda is fast becoming one of the most advanced airports in the world, but it's only part of the story. Next on Beyond 2000, we'll travel to Luleå, on the edge of the Arctic Circle, and one of the coldest airports in the world. That's if I catch the plane.